Pan American Games. Winnipeg 99, where the Americas come to play.
As we return to action, ball gets slapped out of bounds. Oak Park will hang on to it. Marcia Murdoch with a basket quickly to start the quarter. Oak Park has regained the lead. They're up 37-36.
That's right. St. Mary's was inbounding the ball at center, and Marcia Murdoch stole the ball and went in for the easy layup to regain the lead for Oak Park.
Ball's lobbed in, taken by Yarashak. Yarashak against Luciavo. Lobs it down for Thompson. Ball slapped out of play by McDonald. About 30 seconds into the fourth quarter here. 1 point lead for Oak Park. And the Raiders have the ball. Murdoch with it. Left side, goes inside looking for Thompson. Yarashak. Back to Murdoch. Murdoch guarded closely. Pushes it across to Engel. Engel against Chester. Lafreniere, right side. Raiders being very patient on offense here. It's Murdoch to Lafreniere. Lafreniere inside. Yarashak from the elbow with a shot off the rim. Murdoch offensive rebound, goes up again, doesn't go. McDonald with the rebound, and she's fouled from behind. I believe this will be Heather Thompson. If it is, it'll be Thompson's second. Team foul number 5.5.
I think that foul was against Heather Thompson. We saw Jessica McDonald come down with the rebound. She got fouled as she was coming down.
1 point ball game, the provincial 4A championship title on the line. The defending champs Oak Park against St. Mary's. Shot goes up, it's rebounded by the Raiders.
Nothing dropping in at this point for St. Mary's. They're really struggling with their shooting.
Murdoch up the floor, picks up her dribble, gives it to Thompson. Thompson up top to Yarashak. Ball's lobbed down low again, looking for Lafreniere. Off the hands of Chester and out of bounds. Little and Druniak coming back into play now for the Flames.
Mind you, in the first quarter, we also saw St. Mary's struggle with the shot, but then in the second quarter, just came to life. That's what they need to do in this fourth quarter if they expect to win this game.
Murdoch penetrating the key and putting up the shot. She hits it. 3 point lead for Oak Park. They go for the steal, and Yarashak being called for the foul. And that will be Yarashak's third, team foul number 6.
Well, Marcia Murdoch doing an outstanding job for Oak Park. She had to make the transition this year from playing forward to point guard, and is doing an outstanding job controlling the dribble and controlling the offense.
Druniak gets the ball in to Chester, works it across to Little. Finds Druniak. Druniak regains possession, double team. Tried to get it to her teammate, but it was intercepted. Engel, Druniak, bodies all over the floor. Druniak goes back to Little, and it's a back over violation.
Right, not much choice there. You can see her fighting for the ball. We're going to see players all over the floor here. Druniak gets the last contact, just sort of flicks the ball and ends up going to her teammate, but back over center.
Engel working against Druniak on the right side. Goes inside to Lafreniere, back out to Murdoch. Murdoch lobs it inside off the hands of Thompson. She can't save it on the offensive end. The ball will go over to the Flames with 7:37 to go here in the fourth.
Well, good attempt by Heather Thompson to try and save that ball.
Ball inside McDonald off the square and down. Leeds cut to 1.
Well, and the St. Mary's fans come back to life with that basket.
Engel double teamed, kicks it across to Yarashak. She has to hustle after it. Will they beat the 10 count? They just get it across. Engel, ball intercepted by McDonald, 3-on-1. McDonald drives, kicks it to Druniak, puts up the shot from 6, in and out. McDonald fighting for the board. Thompson had it, she traveled.
Well, as she was falling to the ground, we're going to see her come down with this rebound here. And she's traveling with the ball right there. So turnover created, St. Mary's with the ball.
Little up top, Chester, across to Druniak. Druniak thought about the 3, used her dribble, kicks it to Little. Little penetrates, gets to Wansbutter, driving against Thompson. Wansbutter up, doesn't go. Good position by Thompson to get the rebound. Murdoch back the other way, 2-on-2. McDonald coming from behind, almost creates a steal. Murdoch on the floor. Jump ball called.
Murdoch
And
trying to call for a timeout here, but a little too late. Jump ball was already called. You can see both the St. Mary's players just grabbing onto that ball. We see the timeout being signaled there, but not in time.
Good try by Murdoch. Part of the thing of calling timeout is the ref has to see it or hear it. And they're not going to hear it in this gym with this crowd. And it's hard to see it when you got bodies lying all over top of it.
Exactly.
6:40 to go in the fourth. 1 point lead, Oak Park. They have the ball in the front court. It's Lafreniere. Bounce pass inside Murdoch. Oh, textbook inbounds play.
Well, there's a little bit of a mismatch there. Nikki Little was on her, and Marcia Murdoch is winning that battle right now.
Ball goes inside McDonald. Can't hold on to it. Lafreniere. And she's going to be called for a push from behind.
Well, we saw Jessica McDonald. We're going to see this pass right here going into McDonald, and she's being pushed out of the way. So a very good call by the officials.
Hard for most of the fans to see because all of that's taking place behind the body. They can't see that. But a good job done by the officials there.
That's right. You just have to know the players here, know that Jessica McDonald can catch any ball. So why she didn't get that one, there had to be a reason, and the fact is she was pushed out of the way.
She's at the line in the bonus situation right now. First shot is short. Ball's rebounded by Thompson. 3-point lead still for Oak Park. 6:23 to go here in the fourth.
Well, and St. Mary's choosing not to put on that full court press, which we saw earlier, which was very successful for them.
Ball skipped across. Goes to Lafreniere. She brings it up top, gives it to Yarashak. Yarashak half spin into the paint. Ball's worked around Lafreniere. Up top, Murdoch now. 6 minutes even to go here in the fourth. It's a 3-point lead, Oak Park. Sean Coates, Missy Penner, and Chuck Clement bringing all this action. The 2 championship games tonight. This is the first part of our doubleheader. St. Mary's with a steal. Little with the ball, tries to pass off. It's blocked by Murdoch.
Again, Little has to not telegraph that pass and make a fake first. Pass where the hands are not.
Ball's rebounded. I thought it was rebounded by St. Mary's, but it wasn't. And there'll be a foul against Anna Druniak on that play. That'll be Anna's third. Here you see the replay.
Druniak comes down. We can see the ball knocked away from her, but then fouling up against Thompson.
We have a full timeout called on the floor by St. Mary's. 5:34 to go. Our score, the Oak Park Raiders 41, the St. Mary's Academy Flames 38.
Hey guys. Hey, now listen. Listen. All right, so you got 14. You stay on Anna, okay? You're doing a great job. Now listen, okay? Next time down, we got to run high, okay? Take the ball this side, all right? Take the ball this side to Margot, and we want to flash Julie up here, okay? Make sure we're looking into there. Heather, Seal, you're doing a great job down there, all right? Hey, now we got the game back, all right? Now it's a matter of us wanting to go out and win this. All right, you guys have, hey, you got us right back here. All right, now we have to follow through for the next couple of minutes. All right, we have to play like that. No fouls now, okay, no fouls now. Let's work, come on guys, work, come on. 3, 2, 1.
41-38 is our score. 5:34 to go. Packed house here. Men wearing dresses. What more could you want from basketball action, Miss?
I don't know what is high school sport becoming.
A Dennis Rodman freak show, I'm sure. But
he's probably in the house. Well, after all, he's not at his
he's
Lakers
not playing
game.
for the Lakers, as we see Thompson throw that one off the backboard and down. Thompson playing like Rodman. She's been all over the boards tonight. We'll see if she can hit another one from the free throw line. 4-point lead for her team. Misses the second. Ball's off Chester and out of bounds. 5:32 to go. 4-point lead here for the Raiders.
Well, I still believe this is anyone's game. It's a 4-point lead, like you said, for Oak Park. But we've seen St. Mary's come from behind and just completely take over the game.
Margot Plews with 4 fouls back into the ball game for Oak Park. She gets the ball right now on the wing, working against Chester. Goes inside Lafreniere from the free throw line. She hits it, and she's fouled by Ford. And I think that's Michelle Ford's 5th and disqualifying foul.
That will be her 5th foul. We'll get a chance to see this. Couldn't really see it. It was behind where we saw the rebounders. but she knocked her right to the ground for her 5th and disqualifying foul.
Ford going for the...
Come on. Listen up. Every time, ladies, what did we say? What happens every time we make a little mistake?
It kills us.
Erin had the ball in her hand.
She's got to catch it.
Ford now is out of the game, and we're going to go down. That's a 5-point play because we don't catch the ball. Remember the beginning of the game. Take care of the little things, and the big things. We're not taking care of the little things.
Subs. We have subs. And we have another sub as well.
Hey, remember, we're going to come down here.
Okay.
We come down here, we score, we're full court man. Let's turn up the heat. Let's go.
You're playing the 1,
come on.
the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 butter. Let's go.
Here goes.
3, 2, 1, bang!
You heard Laurie and Debbie May in that timeout. After they score, we'll see that full court pressure again that we've been wondering about. So,
well, with 5:19 left, it was something that was working extremely well for St. Mary's, something I would definitely be going back to. So it's good to hear that they're going to be going back to this.
Loshiava with the rebound. Her team down by 6. Jerniak right side. Up top Chester. They work the ball around to Loshiava.
St. Mary's also needs to get that ball to Druniak, and Druniak has to play with some confidence. Shot's not really working too well for her right now, but she's got to keep trying. She's #1 player. Obviously, she's been successful in the season. This is not the time to start shying away from the basket.
At some point, someone's got to step up and take charge for St. Mary's and try and get them in it, whether it's her, Loshiava, or McDonald. There's Druniak trying to get it done. Ball's rebounded underneath by Lafreniere.
Right, they're good shots, they're just not dropping in, but she's got to keep going for it. And the rest of her team has to try and get some of those rebounds and get an opportunity to take a second shot.
Clues up top, working against Chester. Ball fake, kicks it across to Yarashak. She bounces it down low for Thompson. Thompson up with a shot, it goes in. 8-point lead, Oak Park.
Well, things going Oak Park's way right now. They're playing very disciplined, controlling the ball nicely, and that's something that we talked about that they had to do.
Loshiavo works it across Chester from 15, stroked it. We haven't seen a lot of outside shooting tonight from either team, but St. Mary's getting it done there.
That's right, we've seen mostly layups and drives to the basket, not many outside shots, but there's been a couple and they've scored for St. Mary's.
Murdoch picks up her dribble, bounces it across to Thompson. Up top, Plews. Hands it off to Murdoch. Murdoch back to Plews.
It's 3:45 left in this game.
Lafreniere from the free throw line doesn't go. Ball's fought for underneath. Worked around. It's on the deck again. It gets back to Lafreniere. 6-point ball game, 3:33 to go in the 4th. Yarashak lobs it down low. Thompson reaching for it. Ball's alive still. The player's waiting for it to go out of bounds.
I think they thought it was out of bounds there.
Ball off the hands of Druniak and out of bounds. Let's get a look at that last play missing.
Well, look, here we're going to see where the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's being slapped away, but it stays right on the line here because we saw Wanswater keep it in. Looked like she was afraid to grab the ball there for a second, but it was still alive. We've got Murdoch with the ball right now for Oak Park.
Guarded by Druniak, 3:13 to go. 6-point ball game. Time certainly in the favor of Oak Park. Plews from the outside, she hits it. Pushes the lead up to 8.
Right, she's just adding to the damage. Right now we've got a timeout being called by St. Mary's Academy.
Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Hey, no, we can't play with tape. Hey, listen, all right? Now we got to make them work. We got 3 minutes left, all right? 3 minutes left. No fouls, but we have to make them work for everything, okay? Play honest defense, okay? You make sure you play Juniak tough, all right? Hey, Chester, if Chester makes that shot, that's okay. We don't mind that. That's okay. Sag back and deny the post. Keep doing the job on McDonald. When we come back down, all right, we want to run high, but be patient. Okay, be patient, be smart. All right, we got 3 timeouts left, so if you get trapped, we'll call it, okay? Just make sure we want this now, girls. Come on. Go. 3, 2, 1.
Words of Coach Murray Brown. Coach the defending provincial champions. They are 259 away from a 2nd consecutive title. Can they do it? We'll find out.
And it's an 8-point lead for Oak Park. One thing to note that we do have the number 1 and 2 teams here. Oak Park is currently ranked number 1 and looking to hold on to it.
One Sputter works it around to Losciavo. Losciavo on the drive, uncontested. She hits it.
Well, once again, Losciavo doing an outstanding job for St. Mary's.
Baseball pass intercepted by McDonald. She starts back the other way. Gives it to McLeod. McLeod fakes the pass, goes inside. Druniak up top, it's short. McDonald fights hard for the rebound. She goes up, misses the shot, but she's fouled.
They haven't signaled whether or not that basket counts. I think the foul might have been before the basket.
Ball didn't go down, Missy, just to let you know there. 48-42, McDonald at the line to shoot to.
That ball didn't drop in? I
Nope.
could have swore that fell in.
Nope.
Good thing you're doing the play-by-play.
And neither does this one. You can see in the background a lot of people up in the walkways up top here. So the house getting really full here at the Investors Group Athletic Center as McDonald hits the second, cuts the lead to 5. 2:30 to go exactly here in the fourth. Oak Park with the lead.
We're seeing that full court press being put on right now.
Murdoch to Plews.
Plews not as comfortable dribbling that ball, so that's where I would be trying to double team her and trap her.
Murdoch, that's the person I want with the ball. Ball goes out of bounds over to St. Mary's.
Well, there's still lots of time left on the clock. 2:15 left in this final quarter.
5 points, that's a 2-possession game right now in favor of Oak Park. But as you mentioned, tons of time, both teams in the bonus. Yarashak with the steal from behind. Good hustle by Krista.
That's where St. Mary's has to communicate. It would be very hard to hear it in this gym, but you've got to yell as loud as possible that someone's coming from behind.
Murdoch picks up her dribble. She calls timeout and gets it this time.
I believe a foul is going to be called here.
They call the foul, yes, you're right, against Lindsay McLeod. So Murdoch can't buy a timeout even when she wants one, as we get a look at this last exchange.
We're seeing Lindsay McLeod reaching in here. That's her third foul.
Murdoch at the line in the 2-shot bonus, and that's the way it will be for the remainder of the game here for Oak Park. 1:57 remaining in regulation. They eventually hand the ball off to Murdoch. She will shoot 2. So we get a look at the great facility here at the U of M, the Investors Group Athletic Center.
That noise you hear is all the St. Mary's fans tapping their feet on the ground to try and make noise and throw Murdoch off her shot.
It is not the Symington train yards, nor is it the dock at the Forks. And again, the stampede comes through the gym. Murdoch, unfazed, hits them both. Lead goes up to 7, 50-43.
Well, it's almost hard to believe that Marcia Murdoch was only an honorable mention this year in the top 10. She is playing outstanding.
She's playing like an MVP right now. McLeod with the foul.
That'll be her fourth foul. She just took 2 in a row. Looked like she was just grabbing after the ball there, but got called on the foul. That once again puts Oak Park at the line for 2.
And it'll be Krista Yarashak at the line this time to shoot 2. She will be celebrating her 18th birthday tomorrow, and she'd love to have an early present in the form of a gold medal victory here at the Provincial 4A Championships.
Well, this rebound is going to be very important for St. Mary's. There's only 1:48 left. They are trailing by 7, 50-43. So a much-needed rebound, and they're going to have to start hustling down the court.
Yarashak hits the second, so she goes 1 for 2. Lead goes up to 8. The remaining 1:45 to go. McLeod, lead pass intercepted by Lafreniere. Good defense on her part. Yarashak slowly bringing the ball up the court. Fires it ahead to Lafreniere. Back to Yarashak. Murdoch up top. Works off the screen set by Plews. Ball goes back to Plews. 1:30 and counting now. Raiders trying to kill some much needed time here. Plews gets fouled. I believe that's Druniak that'll get the call. That'll be her 4th. Yes, it is. It is Anna Druniak on the foul. That'll put Margot Plews at the line. Her team up by 8 right now, and they could push it up further if they hit 2 free throws here. Blues hits the first. And misses the second. Ball's rebounded by Chester. She's double teamed. Kicks it across to McLeod. McLeod up the floor, working as Shack. Lead pass ahead to Chester. Chester back to McLeod. Inside Druniak. Druniak up strong. She hits it. Key basket for the Flames.
And the full court press being put on by St. Mary's. St. Mary's not giving up.
Ball goes into Murdoch. Ball's taken underneath McLeod. Can't hit it. Rebound McDonald. She goes up. She can't hit it. Again McDonald, and she's fouled.
50 seconds left in this final quarter. McDonald will be going to the line.
Key for St. Mary's is that they can score here with the clock stopped.
That's 5 fouls being called on Margot Blues.
That's her 5th and disqualifying foul. So Oak Park will take advantage of the time that they have allotted to them here. 52-45 is our score. Let's listen in.
Okay, good job.
Is Julie, you're going to inbound the ball. Okay, Julie, you're going to inbound the ball. You two set in a stack. Okay, and split off of that. Heather, remember, you are our release pass. Okay, and you just fill the 4 spot up here, okay? Hey, listen. Hey, we only got 50 seconds left, okay, and we got control of this game. It's a matter of us being smart, all right? Do we need a timeout? You guys okay, or do you want a timeout? Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
(52-45) the score for Oak Park. St. Mary's at the line is Jessica McDonald. She misses the first.
This is where Druniak has to be very strong going up for the rebound. Well, Jessica McDonald sinking that second one. Full court press being put on by St. Mary's. A much needed turnover.
Murdoch with the ball working against McLeod. Full court pressure again by St. Mary's. Double team against Murdoch.
That's right, they're trapping her. That's where St. Mary's has to anticipate that pass.
Underneath angle, hits a key basket. That might just do it for Oak Park. 54-46, 30 seconds to go now. 3-point attempt, Losciavo is blocked. 2 players hit the deck. They call it jump ball.
there.
St. Mary's will get it. Druniak to inbound on the base. Looks inside to McDonald. McDonald puts it up, and she's fouled. And that'll be Julie Lafreniere on the foul. And for Lafreniere, that'll be her 4th, I believe. Yes, it is. It's her 4th foul. 2-shot bonus now for Jessica McDonald. McDonald hits the first. Lead is cut to 7. This one becomes key because if she can cut it to 6, it becomes a 2-possession ball game instead of a 3-possession ball game. Misses it. Ball's rebounded. Chester to McLeod. McLeod inside for McDonald. Double teamed. Kicks it back out to Chester. Looking for Losciavo. Drives in, puts up the shot. Doesn't go. Ball's rebounded by Thompson. Gives it to Murdoch. Foul comes with 6.78 seconds remaining. That will go against McLeod, and that will be her 5th and disqualifying personal.
Again, when there's only 6 seconds left, not much choice but to get a quick foul and stop that clock.
Here we'll see the foul. So the Oak Park Raiders leading by 7, just under 7 seconds to go. They will win the Provincial 4A title, and hats off to them. They defend their title. And much like we saw with the River East Kodiaks in volleyball going back-to-back, the Raiders will go back-to-back in '99.
Well, they certainly had to work hard for this one because St. Mary's really gave it to them in the second quarter, but that was the only time we really saw, even though St. Mary's was leading at the end of the third, they were outscored 13-5 by Oak Park in the third quarter.
Murdoch hits the second. Lead is pushed up to 8. That should just about do it.
Got to take the shot here.
Shot doesn't go. The Raiders leave the bench. The Oak Park Raiders are the 1999 Provincial 4A Girls High School Basketball Champions.
Hey, way to go. Good job. You were great. Go join them. Thanks, Jerry. Trace, you were there. Way to go. Good stuff. Hey, way to go, guys. That was awesome.
Tonight's basketball action brought to you by Got Milk, Get Gear. Yep. Let's go down to our public address announcer, Karen Thompson, for the presentation of the Player of the Game awards and, of course, the medals and the banners and the trophies. Karen?
Player of the Game is presented by Brad Perper. And the Harvell Player of the Game for Oak Park, number 35, Marsha Murdoch. The Oak Park parents would all like to wish a very happy birthday to number 33, Krista Yurashak. Happy 18th, Krista. Now, welcome to the awards presentation for the 1999 4A Provincial High School Basketball Championships. We would like to congratulate both teams for an exciting performance. We would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our sponsors, the Manitoba Milk Producers, who are the major sponsor for this event, as well as McDonald's Restaurants of Manitoba, Converse Shoes, Wilson Sports, and Sport Manitoba. We would also like to welcome our awards presenters. They are Jane Edstrom from the MHSAA Board of Directors, and Pat Bugera-Krawchuk from the Manitoba Milk Producers, and Randy Cunningham from McDonald's Restaurants. Now, could the captains of St. Mary's please come up and accept the MHSAA finalist banner? Now, would the following players please come up to accept their second place medallions? Number 11, Nikki Little. Number 12, Jessica Wansbutter. Number 13, Tamara Ansons. Number 14, Erin Chester. Number 15, Lindsay McLeod. Number 21, Britt Bilson. Number 22, Jessica McDonald. Number 23, Anna Druniak. Number 25, Michelle Wilcox. Number 31, Christina Lauchievo. Number 32, Janine Hansen. And number 33, Michelle Ford. Also, with the managers, please come forward. Connie Magalhaes and Jessica Dick Lyons. Also with the assistant coach and head coach, please come forward. Lori May and Debbie May.
The rules are you got to put it over your head.
That's the big one at the end.
No, not too
Now we would like to ask the captains of Oak Park to come up and accept the championship banner and championship trophy. Now we would like to ask the following players to please come up to accept the championship t-shirts and championship medallions. Number 24, Patty Ann Stevenson. Number 25, Erica Sammons. Number 31, Lisa Engel. Number 32, Heather Thompson. Number 33, Krista Yuroshak. Number 34, Julie Lafreniere. Number 35, Marsha Murdoch. Number 41, Kelly Ritz. Number 42, Carla Garrett. Number 43, Laura Dawson. Number 44, Margot Blues. And number 45, Jennifer Parisian. And now we'd like to ask the coach of Oak Park to come up, Murray Brown. The Manitoba High Schools Athletic Association would like to acknowledge this year's 4A High School All-Star team. Before the All-Star selection, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize this year's Manitoba Milk Producers Players' Choice Award. Players' Choice Award is selected by the athletes participating in this year's Final Four and this year's Presenting this award is Nikki Rue of the Selection Committee and Pat Fugera Crodshot. The Players' Choice Award this year is Jessica McDonald of St. Mary's. 23, Anna Druniak. This year's most valuable player will receive the Manitoba High Schools Athletic Association MVP certificate. The 1999 4A Provincial High School Basketball Championship most valuable player is, from Oak Park, number 35, Marsha Murdoch. A big congratulations goes out to both teams, and we would also like to thank all of you for your support, and we hope to see you next year.
Thank you very much, Karen Thompson, for the presentation of the medals and the banners and, of course, the All-Stars and MVPs. We're going to take a short break right now. When we come back, Chuck Clement will have an interview with some of the winning players and hopefully Coach Brown as well. You're watching the Provincial 4A High School Basketball Championships live here on Shaw. Tonight's basketball action brought to you by Got Milk, Get Gear.
The year is 24. Shaw digital cable is so clear, so real, it's unreal.
It's the only way to fly. You're gonna Nova. Impressive major.
Watch Zenon, Girl of the 21st Century, a Canadian premiere on Family.
Welcome back to Shaw's coverage of the Provincial 4A High School Basketball Championships. Congratulations to the Oak Park Raiders, victorious over the St. Mary's Academy Flames here. We're just about ready for our boys' action. However, right now, we'd like to go down to Chuck Clement, who's waiting with some interviews at courtside. Chuck?
Thank you very much, Sean. It is a very loud Investors Group Athletic Center, and a lot of the Oak Park fans are the results or the reason for that loudness, and I'm standing with two very happy people right now. I'm speaking with Coach Murray Brown from Oak Park and the most valuable player of the 99 Provincials on the girls' side, Marsha Murdoch. I'll start with you, Marsha. Congratulations on a wonderful performance. She was definitely one of the spark plugs, Murray, here for your team tonight. Tell us what you're thinking right now.
I'm incredible. Emotions are just running wild right now. It's an incredible feeling.
Did you think it was going to feel this good after winning a provincial championship?
Yeah, I did. I knew what to expect from last year, so I know it'd be just as exciting.
How did the noise affect you tonight? I know that this building was just loud tonight, and you could tell at some plays that the communication maybe wasn't quite as good. How did it affect you guys on the court?
To be honest, for the most part, I didn't even hear the crowd. Yeah, at times you heard the crowd. We were trying to call plays, certain plays, some miscommunication happened, but most of the time I didn't even listen to the crowd. I couldn't hear them.
Well, you certainly looked focused. What did Coach Brown tell you at halftime? You had been up in the first quarter. Of course, you went down at halftime. What did he tell you guys in order to regroup and come back for the victory?
He just told us that this is anybody's game. I mean, we've played them before. We knew what to expect, and we knew that they would get on a run, and you know that they would get one, and that it's anybody's game, so we could come back just like they could come back at any moment.
What a picture-perfect way, don't you think, to finish your grade 12 year with a provincial championship?
Oh yeah.
What do you figure it's going to be like heading back to school Monday morning and being able to see that banner being hoisted up for a second consecutive year?
It's gonna feel great.
Marsha, congratulations. We'll turn our attentions now to Coach Brown. Murray, you guys were first and second with this team ranked all season long. You were up, you were down in this game alone. You knew this was going to be a battle from the start, didn't you?
Yeah, we sure did.
This game was pretty well indicative of everything that's gone on this season between the two teams. It's just two of the hardest working teams in the province. I thought it was everything all season pointed towards us coming down to this game, and it was great. It was great for us.
What was your game plan at the outset of the game, and how did you change it at halftime to get back into the lead?
Well, we really wanted to go inside. A strength of our team is with Heather and Julie inside. We got into foul trouble in the first half, and so and they got a run on us, got us scrambled around, and so at halftime we just talked about settling down and showing composure, and we did. And we actually got back into what we wanted to do, which was get the ball inside.
Hats off to St. Mary's. They sure put up a heck of a fight with you guys tonight.
You know what? That's just a classy team. I have nothing but good things to say about their coaches, about their players. Anna Juniak is one of the class acts in all of basketball. We played against her for 3 years, and she's caused us all kinds of problems.
Well, Coach Brown, congratulations. Marcia, congratulations. You guys deserve it. An outstanding game. Marcia, one of the spark plugs for Oak Park tonight in their victory. We're going to come back and give you more coverage of the 1999 Provincial 4A Basketball Championships live here from the University of Manitoba's Investors Group Athletic Center. Back in a moment.